edition of Unscalable Business Practices. Look, these guys are playing ping pong over here. You know, ping pong is a big part of China life. It's like the national sport. You know, China is really competitive in ping pong on a global stage. I think they always win in the Olympics. And if you ask free, watch Bruce Lee smack a ping pong ball around with some nunchucks. Pretty awesome stuff. Anyways, just going to Hong Kong here. And I'm going through this little alley here. This is in Lohu, as usual. All these different e-bikes. I mean, there's just a thriving cottage industry. All different e-bikes. And everywhere, and very plentiful and cheap. Because China controls the whole supply chain for the manufacture of those, including the batteries and the motors. And so, very cost effective. It's, yeah, just going to Hong Kong with my boxes. And I've been making some moves now to, you know, my labeling is now professionalized. And getting all ready to stop doing this because it's very expensive and time consuming. And so yeah, I'm gonna be doing ocean freight. Probably my first shipment will be this month, ocean freight. You know, stuff like the T Club and really time sensitive stuff. It's still going to be DHL for now, but my goal is that next year everything's going by ocean, and I'll have just kind of get ahead of stuff, and it's going to really help profitability, which is important because you know, the party's kind of over if you can't make a profit. So, and by party I mean loving my work with tea. So gotta get it profitable. And ocean freight is actually going to be a big part of that. This DHL is insanely expensive. But I just haven't really... fear. I'm not afraid. That's really it. You know, one of my mentors, Sam Ovens, he always talks about, you know, if you're on like a desert island and you have a pipe that gives you food, you never mess with the pipe. it's like the most basic story. And so I figured out this pipe that yeah, so I can always use this pipe, but I have to find a new pipe. Hey, Christian Moore, thanks for stopping by. Just going to Hong Kong here. And going this way. So yeah, my new pipe is going to be less than container load ocean freight. And it should really improve profitability. I mean, like by a large margin. So I'm really excited to do that. You know, I was a little bit afraid of change, and I still had some knowledge gaps about it. And so I've really got a handle on it now. Done some deep research. I like these BMWs with the badges taken off. It's kind of clean. Yeah, just a little 3 Series. But anyways, we're talking about cars now. But hope everyone's doing well out there. It's like a super sunny day now. Look at that beautiful blue sky. It was raining earlier. And I was like, okay, it always rains on my shipping days. It's just a test. Hey, Kasragori. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, yeah, maybe it's really bad picture quality. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sometimes I get bad picture quality. Actually, that's kind of par for the course. This guy's doing some photography here. just going. No, I'm from the United States. I'm just going to Hong Kong right now. This is China. This is southern China, Shenzhen. The large metropolis just across the border from Hong Kong. And I'm just doing this practice of being a monk, you know, carrying water and chopping wood. In this case, I'm carrying tea. And crossing here. Okay. Let me make sure I didn't lose anything. I always have so much stuff in my pockets when I do these crossings. Thank you, Kesra. Matt Drone. Yes, I'm American. Grew up in San Diego. But I moved to Shenzhen 2014 when I was 24. So yeah, just taking some boxes across to Hong Kong. And I'm in a little bit of a rush with these boxes. Trying to really fortify my stock because I have a 1-year anniversary sale, which starts in about 8.5 hours. 8.5 hours, my 1-year anniversary sale starts, and it's gonna get crazy. So I'm fortifying my stock and getting fully stocked up. And there's going to be just this onslaught of orders, I imagine. I hope. And yeah, it's my 1-year anniversary. I've been selling tea. I've been taking tea across this Hong Kong border for a year. It's time to learn how to use ocean freight. Because my pouches are so rock solid now, I'm not afraid of any sort of contamination. And I'll even like bag the pouches. So it'll be like bag within a bag within a bag. That movie Inception. Anyways, they're gonna be like super bagged and pouches rock solid. So I'm confident now. I wasn't really confident before that they could get the elements. I didn't really understand pouch technology. I've really learned a lot. And this whole first year has just been like a crash course in this stuff. So okay, is China better or USA, like in tech or society or whatever? Oh man, I mean that's just a huge question. I tend to think America is better in most things, but I'm pretty biased, I guess. Well, yeah, I mean we're also biased. But, you know, it depends, you know, what you're doing. If you're bootstrapping a tea company, then China's the best place. You know, if you're raising kids on a farm, maybe America's better. You know, it's just, you know, I mean, there's so many variables, right? What is better? We got some law enforcement here. This guy's got some water. Now I've got some boxes. So yeah, I should be able to get home around 7:30 or 8. Then I have just a couple finishing touches to put on the website, and then at midnight China time, that's 9 a.m. Pacific time, I'm going to change the account on the website right on the front homepage, and there'll be a code for some serious discounts, and then a bunch of listings will kind of update. So yeah, I'm really excited. Casera, yeah, China is like an early adopter. They're really quick to adopt new stuff. So, but I mean, they don't have any technology that America doesn't have. Like that guy on that wheel, like, you know, it's not like new technology. But there's a lot of adoption of that kind of stuff here. Yeah, I mean, if I was a betting... Oops, looks like I lost some in there. Anyways, I hope the connection's okay. Sorry if it's probably not. Okay, like there's this autonomous vehicle up ahead sweeping the floor. Okay, so, I mean, is that like some crazy technology? No. But there's a lot more adoption of it here. So, it's using like FLIR, right? That thing on top of it. Forward-looking infrared radar. I don't know. But, yeah, just going to Hong Kong. Going to Hong Kong. And, yeah, I only slept a couple hours last night. You know, it's time management. It's just really... What is it, like, no, not Murphy's Law. What is it, like, the task, like this autonomous thing, sweeping around a non-autonomous thing. What is it, like a task will grow in time to fill the time you allow it. So, yeah, I end up like not setting strict deadlines, and then things just go way over. Like you can spend days like perfecting photography and stuff. It's like at some point you have to just say, you know, 差不多, good enough, because you know, otherwise it's like you just get bogged down in the minutia. And then you spend all your time working in your business instead of on the business, and spend all your time doing a lot of low value stuff. Like I spend hours, you know, like putting stickers on pouches. So it's probably going to be time to like, hire somebody for that at some point, so I can spend my time making videos. Alright. I still have my wallet, my passport. I always check, because a lot of people, a lot of kind of scammers around here and stuff. But in general, petty theft is really low here. Well, you can see a nice skyline here, and beautiful cloud formation. This is really beautiful. So that's the KK100 building, King Key. And they have a St. Regis up there. And I told my wife, when I make it big in the tea business, we're going to go there. And we're just going this way. You hear that? Cantonese. You know, Guangdong province, southern China, a lot of Cantonese still spoken. Alright, well I'm going to end it here, going into the immigration building. Thanks so much for stopping by, everybody. And yeah, this maybe, there's not too many of these DHL trips to Hong Kong left. I'm figuring out a new system, and it's going to be better in every way. So thanks for stopping by. And yeah, the big sale starts in just over 8 hours. And I'm super excited.